So we're at this beautiful reservoir. It's sunset, and we just wanted to come here and talk about the concept of brotherhood and the reason that's kept us so strong and so close as brothers going through our teenage years and just experiencing life together. I felt like we've always been best mates since we've been growing up, and all throughout high school and now after high school in our work life. We've always been very close and always had very similar passions and goals in life. And so we really just wanted to make a video about the reason why brothers fall apart and let their egos and just life get in the way, and why we've always had a bond that's never really been able to break because we've always been so strong together as brothers.
I feel like there's like multiple things that kind of contribute to it. One of the main things I feel like is going through high school, when sometimes the older brother, so obviously being Jack, the main thing that kind of kept us together is the fact that we were both so included in what each other did. Like, I was kind of mates with Jack's mates, Jack was mates with my mates. Like, we all just kind of became a group. So I feel like that obviously kept us closer together, I would say. But outside of, school or anything like that getting in the way, I guess it's just how much time you really spend together and bond with each other at the same time, because a lot of brothers don't really spend that much time with each other. It's kind of just dependent on how you are raised. But I feel like it's, you're as close as you are because of how much time you spend together and how many experiences you have with each other. I feel like we grew together a lot because of how much we traveled. Like, the most time we spent with each other was probably when we were traveling, because you don't really leave each other, you're always together. So I'd say traveling definitely makes you closer. I know not everyone can afford to travel, but it's definitely something that can grow your relationship with both, obviously, your brother, but even your family, I would say. So I'd say that's very important. And yeah, just always being by each other's side, like making sure that, you got each other's back is just, might seem easy to say, but at the same time, not everyone does it. Birds are chirping. So I feel like, yeah, that's definitely an important thing, because I feel like sometimes, some brothers just don't really speak with each other as much as what they should, and they just kind of live their own sort of lives and have their own mates, and they don't really, speak to each other as much as what other brothers do. But I think it's good that I feel like the main thing as well is if you're just involved with each other's friend groups, that can definitely keep you together, because you're both going to be spending time with each other, because your friends are his friends and his friends are your friends. So I feel like that's definitely important as well.
Yeah, I think since we left high school, especially with my friend group, I mean, my mates are a bit older than Tom's mates, but Tom just sort of came into our friendship circle, and because we all sort of had the very, very similar goals that we all wanted to work towards, we all became very close. And I felt like that's also been the same with us. Growing up, always having very similar passions. We have the love of cars. We used to love playing soccer, so sports and all of that stuff really bonds you together. And I think the other reason why brothers may fall apart is that they don't have those similar passions, but I think still having that relationship that you are always there for each other is something that will keep you together. Like, knowing that you will still be there for him, even if you don't have similar passions, and maybe even though you don't hang out and spend as much time together. But Tom is definitely right with having those shared memories and experiences do bring you together on a whole nother level. I mean, traveling the world and exploring new places and doing new things and doing that with your brother really, really does bring you together, because experiencing new things that neither of you have experienced really, really just connects you and makes you appreciate each other, makes you appreciate your family when you're traveling with them. And ultimately, it just does bring you together. Back to the friends circles and everything like that, I think it's not really like, oh, that's Tom and Jack. It's like we're sort of like, we're still separate people, but we're still...
Oh, yeah. Or like that's Jack's little brother. Like, no one,
Yeah,
it depends
yeah.
on who you're hanging out with, but like, yeah, I get what you're saying. It's not like it's the same. Yeah, it's not like, oh, Jack and Tom are like one collective. We're still both two individual people. But it's just good that if you can stay together, because I don't know, I feel like it just makes even the friendship group better that like we're both in it, because then it's just like you have more. I don't know how to describe it. Like the energy's better because like we have a connection, and I feel like we bring that to like the friendship group. So I think that's definitely important as well, and I think that obviously having good friends is important because that's kind of what life's all about. But at the end of the day, your brother's your brother. Like you're both born by the same mum. Like you both have the same blood. So I feel like if no one's there for you, your brother's going to be. And that's why I think it's important to have a solid connection with your brother. Obviously, you can have a good connection with your friends. That's definitely important. But I feel like brothers it's different.
Yeah, I think there's just a different, yeah, it's weird. Because, like, you'll always be as close with your mates, but, like, it's always just like that different level, like that different connection with your brother. Everyone will be there for you, but your brother will always have your back. And having that connection and relationship and bond that you've built together from such a young age, you just know that even if everything goes to shit, like, they'll always be there for you. And I think that's the best part, knowing that you've still always got someone that will always be on your side, no matter what.
I would say to the people out there watching this video, if you aren't as close with your brother, you don't really speak to your brother that much, I would say just hang out more. Like, I don't know, he's probably in his room right now, like playing games, whatever he's doing. You're probably not talking to him. Just like go out, do something together, spend more time with each other. Like, you're not going to regret it. Like, it'll just bring you closer together and it'll just make your life better. Like, you'll have a stronger connection with your brother, then that'll probably lead to a stronger connection with your family and so on. So I think all you need to do to create a stronger connection is pretty simple. Just hang out more. Talk about anything. Talk about how you're feeling. Talk about life. Talk about your passions more, your goals, and it's simple. You'll just get close with each other, and I think that's really important.
Yeah, I think it's those brothers that actually say they don't have a good relationship with their brother, but they don't actively try and talk to their own brother, are the ones that really suffer from this, and they just feel like they don't have a good relationship, but they're not even actively trying to go out and hang out with them more and try and speak to them about life and just anything, about their goals, relationships, anything like that. And I think that is really important, to build that relationship and keep it going, keep building it with whoever it is, your younger brother, your older brother, but even friends and family in your life. If you genuinely want to build a good relationship, you need to actively take the time out and go and speak to them, which I feel like a lot of people don't do. They want to have the good relationships and they want to do all these cool things, but they don't actually try and go do it. And I feel like that's what separates the people that want to go far in life. Tom and I came up with a concept of the 5 rules of brotherhood. So rule number 1 is
I would say the first rule is just to be clear. Like, never leave anything unsaid. Maybe, I don't know if you've had some conflict and you're not really feeling, happy towards your brother at that point in time. Just don't leave anything unsaid. Just be clear, be honest, be open about how you feel, and that'll just clear up anything. And there might be a little bit of awkwardness in the room because you two are just not getting along. I would say, just don't leave anything unsaid. Be honest, talk about it, talk it out. Talk it out like boys, and you'll get through it, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, nice. What's rule number 2?
Rule number 2, I'd say, is like show up for them. Like, show up even for like the small stuff. If they've achieved a goal, or they're happy about something, they've accomplished something, and they're really proud and happy about it, be proud for them. Show up for it. Maybe that's a event and they're getting an achievement or they're getting an award. Just show up. Like, don't just stay at home. Like, show up, show that, like, your appreciation for them, show that you're proud of what they've done. I reckon that's something else that's really important. Even the very, very small stuff that you might not think is that significant, still showing up for stuff like that, I think is really important.
Rule number 3 is to be genuine. Just be your genuine self. Don't be fake. Don't lie. And just tell the truth, because that's going to get you a lot further in life and they're going to appreciate you more for it. Be the person that they want to be around. And I think that's something that really creates that bond that's unbreakable. Rule number 4 is to be proud of him and be proud of both your achievements. Go through life together and encourage them to keep going. encourage them if they're going through a hard time, keep going. And if they've achieved something great in their life, be proud. Tell them how proud you are of them, because they're going to appreciate that heaps. And rule number 5 is not to just be brothers, but be best mates, because it's more than just being brothers. It's another level of friendship where you know you'll always be there for each other and you've got each other's back no matter what, which is what we were speaking about earlier in the video. Just to always have each other's back and have that friendship of best mates, but have that relationship of brothers. And those are the 5 rules of brothership that we put together. Brothership.
You fucked it.
To wrap up this video, if you've got a brother, I think the main message that we want to get across in this video is show up for him. Be there for him and talk it out. If there's anything going on right now, make sure you pass on that message. And always be there for each other, because I think that's the most important thing you can do for each other, for yourself and your relationship. Love you, brother.
My brother.